You have seen the signs all across Metro Louisville, southern Indiana, and Kentucky. Save Bernheim Forest. Today, Bernheim supporters packed the Bullitt County Circuit Courtroom in Shepherdsville. It's the first day of the case of LG&E taking Bernheim to court. The utility wants to build a new natural gas pipeline to go through this area's best-known nature preserve. You see it on our map there, that blue line. Specifically, it would be through the northern part of Bernheim Forest. LG&E first sued Bernheim more than 3 years ago when they could not reach an agreement to acquire part of the land for their project. WHAS 11's Isaiah Kim Martinez picks up our coverage in Bullitt County, where Bernheim supporters showed up in force.
Well, in their opening arguments, LG&E honed in on how many Bullitt County residents they say have been denied service because of a need for a new pipeline. Meanwhile, Bernheim argues regardless, developers don't have the legal right to work on their land. Dozens lined the pews of Judge Rodney Burris's courtroom Tuesday, many in the crowd wearing shirts reading, quote, "Save Bernheim now," and "Stop the LG&E pipeline and the climate crisis."
We call it the lungs of Louisville.
You know, Bernheim is a beloved jewel in the state and certainly in this region.
Russ Funk, director of the Justice Center at All Peoples, drove from Louisville to make his voice heard.
Seems like they're pretty dug in. I think one way or the other they're going to have to pivot.
On day one of trial, LG&E attorneys said the company wants to be more reliable in Bullitt County. They pointed to thousands of natural gas customers in places like Shepherdsville and Mount Washington they say are at risk of losing service, altogether with one disruption to the existing pipeline. They told the judge police departments, schools, and churches have been rejected because the current system can't support them.
Make no mistake, the facts will show how important the construction of this pipeline is to the residents of Bullitt County.
The company argues it has the right to condemn the northern chunk of the Bernheim property through eminent domain.
There is only one question remaining for this court to decide, and it's whether there is a public use for the pipeline.
But Bernheim attorneys say what's called a conservation easement, an agreement made with the state back in 2018, protects the forest and its wildlife from development.
Even if Bernheim was not involved, LG&E would not be able to build the pipeline today because they haven't acquired the necessary permits from the Army Corps of Engineers.
Also in attendance, Maggie Hedinger, who lives close to Bernheim Forest. She worries about the precedent set if the judge rules in LG&E's favor.
If it's broken here, it can be broken anywhere.
These Bernheim supporters are passionate, and some confirmed to me they'll be back for day two. In Shepherdsville with photojournalist Nelson Reyes, I'm Isaiah Kim Martinez, WHAS 11 on your side.
LG&E brought in a former electrical engineer and current chief operating officer to the stand today. They have recessed the case for the day and will continue with a second witness back in court tomorrow morning at 8:30 in Shepherdsville.